Well, hello City Biz and Kingdom Builders. It's a real privilege to have Brad Seymour. He's the head of retail sales for Yellow Brick Road and does heaps of consulting to all kinds of businesses from every sector. It's just a privilege to have you here, mate. And
thanks for the invite, Jake.
Beautiful.
Good to see you again.
You too, mate. You too. For me, in my business and my business dealings, really, I'd love some access to you to be able to just pick your brain. So on behalf of everyone of the business people that we represent at City Biz and Kingdom Builders, I want to pick your brain on their behalf, if that's okay.
I'm here to be asking questions, and thank you to you and yourself and Mark for inviting me to this. It's a really good initiative.
Thanks, Brad. All right, so the first thing, when you walk into a business, you must see so many different things. Is there a thing that you've learnt from your experience of dealing with businesses that when you see that thing, that's a really healthy sign that business is going well?
Yeah, the one thing that I see consistently for smart businesses is a real clear understanding of the customer. The customer they want to sell to, the customer want to service. If they don't understand their customer group, that target audience, they've got no chance. So they eat, live and breathe their customer. They know what they need and they deliver against that kind of challenge the customer has. That's the one key ingredient.
And that saves like wasting energy on missing the mark.
You don't know who you're talking to otherwise. I mean, the key is if you don't know your customers, your competitors might, and you're never going to win if that's the case. So if you're having conversations in business that aren't about your customer, think twice about whether they're making any valuable kind of benefit to your business at all.
Awesome. Then you walk in. Is there anything you see and you start talking and you start analysing and the warning flags start going up, red flags, nails in coffins, anything that says this business is in trouble?
Yeah, I mean, one thing I constantly ask businesses is what is their plan? What are they doing? What are they trying to achieve? If they can't clearly articulate to me their objective, what they're looking to achieve, they've got no chance, particularly in partnership where you've got to share, whether it be husband and wife, brother and sister, or business partners. If they can't share their objectives with me, how they're possibly sharing them with others. So not having clear objectives set down is the key there, kind of followed by bad funding or bad cash flow management. But lack of an objective, lack of a clear plan.
And heaps of the businesses in our world are certainly in that partnership, husband and wife, small core groups. So
family, really a lot of family business. So if you don't then not only have an objective but share it with each other and keep assessing it. Smart businesses look and time again look to whether they need to evolve that. So clear communications around that objective as well as having it in the first place. And then share it with your staff too. Because if your staff don't know it, how in God's name are they going to actually deliver against your own objectives?
So simple, but so true. And then just in the last minute or so that we've got you here with us, anything that, as you're looking through now, you're getting into more of the detail, looking at businesses.
They let me in.
Yes. You're in at church now. Brad's really helping us with some of our systems at church. We really appreciate it. Okay, so you're looking in some of the more details now. Any critical things that a business person in a home could be looking at their business and they could take away from this little video and go, I can look at that. I can look at that today.
Yeah. I mean, coming back to the second response, you've got to have a clear plan. You've got to have a business plan which says, I'm going to do this by then, and this is how I'm going to do it. That links to a marketing plan. It says how I'm going to tell people about my product and services, but then clearly points out all the actions. I'm going to do this on day 1, this on day 30, this on day 90. You cannot get through business without that having been documented, even if it's just husband and wife. Write it down and share it, because you don't know where you go wrong unless you document it. Then the other part is measuring that. It's not the sexy part of business, but if you're not measuring what you're doing against your objectives, you can't, 1, see if you're being successful. It's not just the bank balance that'll show you that. 2, you can't improve. If you can't measure it, you can't improve. So have a clear plan that shows your business activity, all the things you're going to do, and then measure it. Measure sales, measure your margins, measure your time to serve your customers. And then go back and ask your customers, how are you going against that? Ask them, because they'll tell you. Success. Plan, measure, and then ask your customers. 1, 2, 3.
Asking customers, I think a lot of businesses don't do that.
Well, sometimes you're afraid to hear what they're going to say. Well, I'd rather hear it from them than they're telling your competitors what you haven't done well. So have a plan, measure against it, and ask your customers. 1, 2, 3.
They don't even just sound like keys for success, but they sound like what makes business fun.
Yeah, well,
to be able to measure it, to be able to set a goal.
If you do it well. I mean, we're in business not just to make money. We're in business to serve people. We're in business to have fun with others and potentially create careers for people who work for you. And that's all about the communication and sharing. So you can have fun with it. There's going to be challenging time in business. Absolutely. And if you've got a good community around you, you can deal with the harder times well, and you can celebrate the really good times just as well.
Fantastic.
So have a bottle of champagne ready in the fridge for those successful times, and then occasionally have a coffee in the morning with the employees to share some of the challenges you've got.
Beautiful.
Smart businesses share.
Brilliant.
Thanks,
Great, Seymour. Thank you so much for blessing us with some of your thoughts, and really, really, really means so much to me that you'd invest into our community that way. Thanks again, Brad.
Thanks again for your
pleasure.
Cheers.
Kingdom Builders, City Biz. See you next time.
Thank you.
Bless.
Cheers, guys. Good luck.